Yes, people back in the building for another live NBA watch along. This time around, it is going to be the Abu Dhabi games. Couple of teams in the NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks, are in Abu Dhabi right now, kicking off preseason in the NBA. They are going to be playing off against each other. This is the second time they're meeting, actually. They met a couple of days ago with the Timberwolves running out as winners in that first game. And they're going to be they're running it back after a couple of days rest for their second and last game in this little mini tournament, showcasing some of the best in the NBA on the world stage in Abu Dhabi. So it should be very interesting. Big up to everybody who's going to be in here and coming in here, in and out. Obviously, it's a weekend. I understand it's a bit early as well. So I know people are going to be out and about doing their things in their day, but I appreciate all the support. Make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribe button as well if you're new, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff right there. Let's get into it. The tip off should be very, very soon, actually, but you already know what it is. Big up to man like Yank in the building. Hey, can you hear me, Yank? If you can hear me, just give me a little thumbs up in the chat. Yeah, can you hear me? Because I got headphones in it, and I just had to fix my sound settings and that. But yeah, big up to yourself, United. I know this is why I was late. I was watching the United game before I kicked this off because I was like, there's no way that we're gonna lose that game because Brentford didn't offer us nothing. But this ain't football talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we'll be chatting on all the socials and all of that about the game. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh, you can hear me? All right, bless. You can hear me, so that's good. But yeah, that was a crazy win for United. I won't lie to you. McTominay, who'd have thought that he was going to be the guy that was going to win it all for us, linking up with the Maguire in that in that second goal as well, specifically. So yeah, crazy business, crazy business. I know, Yanks, you saying that you just woke up and you're in shock, Scotland forever, hey. Well, hey, I mean, a lot of us wanted McTominay out of the club, to be honest with you. But hey, I've got an interesting one about like how we move forward as a club, man. Like Ten Hag needs to rebuild his squad in his own image. He can still keep a few players though, and I've got a list of who I think should stay. I think, and then the rest of the team squad can be rebuilt from however he likes. But yeah, I mean, obviously that's going to only happen with new ownership. It's not going to happen under this ownership, unfortunately. But we'll see. But that win is important. I hope it kickstarts the season now. I had to really drag it out of the players to get that win, but hopefully it does enough to do what we need to do anyway. And we see a change. You know what I'm saying? We see a change for United, but good win. I'm taking that all day. Brentford didn't offer as much. I think they themselves would feel like they was, you know, not say lucky to end, but like they definitely didn't deserve all 3 points. From what I saw, we were really forcing it. We just couldn't put it together in the final third. But you know, it is what it is, man. The game's about to tip up right now. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no NBA usual NBA stuff, man. Where they take too long, man. The players are already on the floor, ready to tip off right now. So we're gonna be doing this game real quick, man. Real quick. And the tip off has started. This is a preseason. It's gonna have a little bit of an exhibition feel as well because you know, being abroad in Abu Dhabi, you know, there's the fans to kind of show, give a bit of entertainment to. So let's see how this all works out, and all of that. Well, no, actually, let me just sort out my sound settings because my sound settings are a bit. The input is gonna be here. Output there. All right, so it should. Let's see if this works. No, don't. Why is this not working? Man, this ain't working for some reason. I don't know why. Now we have to win against Sheffield United next week. If we don't win by 2 goals, one of my attorneys is going to hound me. Hey, we need to win that game, man. Look, we said that this run of games is going to be a mad favorable run of games, man. Like, so hopefully this kickstarts it, man. We should have really won the last couple of fixtures prior to this game today. Not saying that we should have won it, but I'm just saying, obviously football is football, isn't it? But we should have done more to win those games. You get me? So, because I mean, Ten Hag doesn't even want to. That back four that he started with today is not his preferred back four at all. I don't think he likes any of the defenders at the club, honestly, except for Martinez. Like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. All right. I have to sort out my sound settings, man, because I got my headphones on for no reason. Then if that's the case, fam. Let me sort out these sound settings. Because the input should be here. And the output is the speakers, fam. So yeah. So that's the input. That should work. I don't understand why that don't work. Where's my scoreboard, bro? I can't even. Why ain't I got no scoreboard, man? What's going on? I ain't got no scoreboard. All right, cool. Yeah, no. This should work. No, it's not working. So I got it, boy. Bro. This is crazy. Because how come I can hear stuff in there? Yeah, there's no scoreboard here, man. Even though the Mavs are leading. We ain't got no scoreboard though. No, I don't need the picture in picture. I just need my scoreboard. I need a scoreboard. They're not showing me the scoreboard. Anthony Edwards is back though after he was injured. He had a slight injury. I think he sprained his ankle in practice prior to the first game between these two teams. But he's back now. I doubt they're gonna really, utilize him too much because this preseason is gonna be extensive over the next 3 days. Hey, NBA League Pass, you need to fix up, fam. It just froze. Okay, yeah, now they've got the scoreboard on there, bro. I'm about to say, like, the Mavs leading by 6-5. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Mavs do this season. Obviously, bringing in Grant Williams from the Celtics, hopefully leading the defensive or creating the defensive identity for the team, especially when they've got a loaded backcourt of Luka and Kyrie. Both of them are ISO type players, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens, honestly, for the Mavs. And for the Timberwolves, the interesting thing for me is, so Naz Reid signed his extension, and it now puts a lot of pressure on the Timberwolves because they got 3 centers, 3 bigs on a lot of money. And obviously we know about the new CBA and the financial impacts of teams moving forward. The teams moving forward won't be able to afford. Ooh, cat, Rudy. Ooh, they're cooking right now. I can't lie. They are cooking. Like, bro, my headphones, bro, they're on, but they're not working. I might need to plug these in, because I don't think the Bluetooth is working, fam. Well, it's working, but only on one end, fam, which is a bit mad. It's a bit mad here. Actually, let me see what I can do. Yeah, they're cooking right now. The Timberwolves. We're going into a little break in the game, little game break right now. All right, whilst they're in the game break, I'm gonna try and sort out my headphones, bro. Let me sort out my settings right now. So let's see the audio. The mic, yeah. should be this.
Hey, everyone can hear me, right? Everyone can hear me, right? Let me just move this over here. Just yeah, this can work. I think so. That's what it's supposed to be. And I'm gonna do that. And I think we should be good. I think that works now for me. No, it don't. This is crazy, fam. It actually don't work. Actually, wait. I think I got it. I think I got it. So I think that, and then it should be this. Okay, that might work. That might work. Yeah. All right. I got. I think. Wait. Hey, Yank. If you're still here, yeah, let me know if you can hear me because I can hear the game now. So let me know if you can hear me or whoever's in here. Let me know if you can hear me because I can hear the game. I can hear the game. Or the lady, or the woman that's on the court right now who's, ooh, that's doing the little court game for Gatorade. Hey, nah, you know what? Yeah, these are funny. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. Yeah, but that's hilarious, bro. When we talk about sports washing, it's real, bro. Sports washing is real. Yes, sir, man. Like wow factor, man. Like wow factor in the building. Big up yourself. You can hear me great. Just testing out a bit of headphone usage. You know what I'm saying for the upcoming season with all these watch-alongs coming up on the weekends and stuff. This is the first one, by the way, of the new season. Obviously, pre-season, new season coming very soon. I'm doing weekend games, Saturdays, preferably for myself. If I can't do a Saturday, it might be a Friday, and if it's not that, then it might be a Sunday. We'll see. But I'm keeping it as Saturday for right now. Kyrie's already out injured. Ooh, that's no good. That's no good. Let's see. I mean, I think that some of the games are going to be early in it, so let's see. I might be able to, depending on what I got going on tomorrow. I have a pretty busy day tomorrow, like in the morning, like early afternoon. So we'll see. We'll see. But for sure, I'm gonna over the next 3 weeks. There's gonna be games that I'll be doing on the weekends anyway. So you know, it should be good. I'll try and cover some Suns games though for you as well. You know, across this season for sure. Not just in the playoffs. I'll make sure that I'm gonna try and do as many games for different teams as possible. I'm just not just gonna be Celtics games at all because I don't watch. I watch I watch all the Celtics games, but I don't watch them like live. I just watch the full games back the next day in the morning. That's what I do. But when it's watch a long time, I tend to do it so that like I cover as many teams as possible so that everybody gets a chance to see their team or we get to watch their team together. Like and we get to discuss what's going on in it. It's not just always Celtics games here. So I'll watch the Brooklyn Nets, I'll watch the Lakers, I'll watch the Suns, I'll watch the Grizzlies, like I watch the Sixers, the Cavs. I try and the Heat. I try and watch a bit of everything. Like I've watched the Raptors and stuff. Like I'll try and do as much as possible. Of course, I prefer it if it's all East Coast time, or if it's an early game. If it's an early game. Like sometimes you get West Coast games that are like at 1 p.m. like their time that we can watch here at like 7 or 8. Like cool, I can do those games like during the regular season. But if you're talking about 3 a.m., I can't do it. It's Cat. Mike Conley. Still going at 34, 35, I think he is. It's Cat. Post up. Backing down Doncic and over him with the little hook shot. Here's Hardaway Jr. Here's Luka with the tray. Ooh. Here's Mike Conley now. Here's Ant-Man. Yeah, they're saying Mike Conley's 17th NBA season, man. He's been there for a minute. Ooh, banks it off the glass. Anthony Edwards. Hardaway Jr. couldn't get that to drop for him. Yeah, if the Celtics go to them and they're gonna be 3 a.m. Yeah, boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do though. That's the thing. I don't know what I'll do. I might have to just sit those one out as well. I can't lie to you. That was nice assist from Luka, but Hardaway Jr. couldn't get the tray there. Luka. Here's Williams. Can't get the tray to go. Towns with the rebound. Here's Anthony Edwards. Drives. Gets stripped. Holmes, I think, with the foul. Yeah, the playoffs, it's going to have to happen again, isn't it? We're going to have to. It was mad, though. Like, it was 2 months of just non-stop games. And even whilst it was happening, like, there was a few games that we couldn't do because I wasn't feeling too great, innit? So, like, I had to sit them out. But this year, or next year, whenever it is, innit, I'm making sure that I do as many as possible. And we're watching those games. If it's playoffs and it's not us 2 teams or whatever, something like that. Yeah, I'm watching it. I have to. I have no choice. I'll lose my sleep. And Tim Hardaway misses with the tray again. Out to Luka. He gets the tray off. He misses. Naz Reid. Boy. Hey, big up to a man like Realist, man. I don't know if you man saw the watch along, fam, but hey, it was lit. I can't lie to you. Big up to a man like Realist. Make sure you go subscribe to Realist United on YouTube. All the Man United watch alongs, the match reactions, the top 10 list that we be doing as well on his channel, man. Just make sure you go check all of that stuff out. Make sure you go subscribe. Let me see if I can just drop that link in the chat real quick. Let me drop the chat and let me drop that in the chat real quick for man like Realist. Let me just share this. Where we at? Where we at? Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button on there for realist. You already know. Man said, hey, big up to man like NN in the building. You saying I can't lie, I'm watching the colonizers lose that rugby. Hey, they losing. What, England are losing? Yeah. Oh, that's peak, man. That's peak. On another note, United was so lucky talk about Fergie. Hey, it's Fergie time, bro. Fergie time. Ten Hag deserves a bit of Fergie time, fam, because them players are trying to ruin him. I can't lie to you, trying to get him sacked. It ain't happening, fam. They ain't gonna sack him, fam. Even if we don't get Champions League this season, they ain't sacking him, fam. I need the ownership situation to change, fam. Also, Realist is doing a match reaction to the game as well. In about 15 minutes or so, just over 15 minutes. So make sure you go check that out if you get a chance to as well. Yeah, bruv. It is in Abu Dhabi though. They're playing in Abu Dhabi for real, for real. Like I'm actually heading out there in November, but I thought it was gonna be happening around that time, but obviously not. So it's preseason and that. So because I was supposed to go and watch what do you call it? I was supposed to go and watch the Bulls versus the Pistons, I think it was in January, but I couldn't get a ticket, man. As soon as I pulled up to the NBA website or the arena website, as soon as I got there, bro, they said there was the arena holds 20,000. Yeah, this is what they did. Yeah, I get there now. I pull up. There's 24,000 people waiting, fam. I was no way I was getting a ticket, fam. Mad. It's mad. It's mad. I said, allow it. You're relying on Haggis boy to save it. Relax, fam. I don't like McTominay, but one thing you do know, yeah, is that he loves playing for the club, innit? Like, that's the only thing I care about, innit? Like, at this point, you gotta make sure you love playing for the club. He's not good enough, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you could keep him around, but if he wants to play, then he has to go. You know what I'm saying? But he may have to just bring down his ego a little bit and understand that you're not gonna be a number one choice in this team, not anymore, innit? And when the guy gets to what he actually wants, you're gonna have to be holding bench and coming on and doing this type of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's to each his own, isn't it? Like he thinks he's too big to be playing for Fulham. Maybe he thinks he's too big to be playing for West Ham and all of that. Is what it is, man. But hey, I'm happy for the win. Hopefully it kickstarts United. You get me? Bruh, relax. You need to relax right there. I don't know, realist, bro. I think it's just a way to just expand the NBA in other markets, isn't it? Like so, Abu Dhabi, the Middle East is somewhere that has started to embrace sport a lot, and so now you see the boxing is happening out there now. The Fury fight is happening in Saudi Arabia. They've had a few big world championship fights over the last few years. Bringing the basketball over there is just like another step, man. And then soon the preseason, the preseasons are going to be happening in these places, like for football and stuff. Watch, like they're going to start moving away from America and stuff like that. The clubs are going to get paid big bags to go and play in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, what's happening with the Saudi league, the Qatari league is going to probably start booming soon. Like they're just trying to sports wash the whole thing, bro. It's crazy. Maguire saved him, and Tommy, why didn't he start him straight? Yeah, it's kind of crazy though. I mean, will he start the next game though? I don't know, boy. I don't know, bro. After that, I wouldn't do it though. I'll put him straight back onto the bench just to make sure that you level down that ego straight up. And that's for your country, man. Yeah, boy. I don't hate him. Like I already knew what we was getting when we signed him. I was like, he's the Black Barthez. I said it already, and that's for the young kids that never saw Barthez play. I saw him play. I was so angry at the mistakes he made. I've lived through this already, so I'm not even worried about it. The problem is that people are going to be saying, "Oh, we need De Gea. De Gea should come back and all that." I wouldn't have disrespected him that way. I understand why you wanted to move him on. I just would have sent him off like in a nice way, innit? Like I wouldn't have given him a contract, then withdraw a contract to give him another contract with less money. I wouldn't have like just stretched this whole thing out and not send him off like on his final day, like or final home game of the season, give him like a whole, nice ceremony. He'd been there nearly 10 years, or 10 years, I think. So, he's been there since he's a kid. And the fact you don't even give him like the proper sender, he's been there over 10 years. He should be basically getting a testimonial or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's disrespectful. That's how I feel. I don't like the way they handled it, but it had to happen, innit? As for Onana, he needs to get these mistakes out of him quickly. Otherwise, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Well, the oil monies, Dubai and Saudi will pay for talent. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, if the Saudi league, if Saudi Arabia or Qatar had a basketball league, certain men that are motivated by money will go and play in those leagues. Trust me. If they really did, a lot of these NBA man, American man that don't get guaranteed money, let's say, or guaranteed big money, and they're not stars in the league, they would definitely go overseas and play in these types of leagues and that. But you know, is where it is. The Mavs are down 16-21 to the Timberwolves. Here's Anthony Edwards out to Kyle Anderson, who has switched his allegiance to China. Woo, up and under from Anderson right there. No, Nana will be good. He'll be good. It's just when you look at, I think he's struggling also with the fact that there's no, the back four keeps changing in front of him. Like, that can hurt any keeper, man. Like, I think he's struggling because of that. That's definitely one thing he's definitely, and I think that's something that a lot of people are not speaking about. But him himself, he also needs to just stop. Just it has to be a lot stronger with his wrists. He needs to just keep his concentration on point. But is what it is. I mean, yeah, I understand he's a free agent and that, and that fair enough in it. Nobody wants him. Maybe there's no space for him. Maybe he doesn't want to go to a club less than what he thinks his level is right now. Cool, I understand it. But he deserved a send off, at least a good send off, at least 151 clean sheets for the club. Record holder, 5-time player of the year, 2 times in the team of the year in the Premier League. You gotta give him his respects, man. Like he deserved at least a good send off. Like they didn't even give him that, which is crazy. You don't disrespect people like that. That have given as much as they can in one of the worst periods of the club's history. Like he's given his all, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? It's Gobert fouled. Oh yeah, that was always gonna happen. We know that was gonna happen for sure. That was always gonna happen. Giannis will 100% go if he heard that he will get $500 million. Forget who will come with him. It's about the bag. Others that will do it be Harden and Kawhi and others. I'm telling you, one factor. Like if they decided, hey, we're gonna do the same thing as the football. We're gonna create a basketball league in Saudi Arabia. A lot of these guys would go, like, because they know that this the football, the basketball, career is not long, and they'll do what they need to do. Like they'll make the move, you know. Because I can imagine, let's say, LeBron retires in 2 years' time. Let's say, right, 2-3 years' time. He might retire and come back out of retirement, yeah, basically to go and kickstart the Saudi league for basketball. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and play a year or something, just come out of retirement, play a year, and then retire again and help build the profile. Like you watch, like, ooh, look, he's trying to send something through to Maxi Kleber, Luca, but goes out of bounds. It's a Dallas ball though. Came off a Timberwolves player. I don't know who it was though. Ooh, Timberwolves are leading by 7, 27-20. This season I'm gonna start sorting out my setup here in it. So I'll put the scores on the screen and all of that type of stuff in it when I'm doing these watch alongs, but I just haven't had time. Ooh, that is butter from Anthony Edwards. And that's the end of the first. Anthony Edwards is gonna have a big leap again this year, I think. I don't know where that's gonna take the Timberwolves, but We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens there. Should be interesting still. But yeah, end of the first, man. It's 20, 29, 20. Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see that happening. Like, just moving. Like, he'll play with like 3 more years. Let's say, right? He'll wait for hopefully Bronny's health is all good and he has a couple of good. I think he'll be a 2-year college player. I don't think he'll be one. I think he'll probably be two because of obviously because of this little health scare that he had. Hey, they're giving out what? What are they giving out? Rolexes. Oh no, they're giving out watches now. No, this out there. Hey, this Abu Dhabi thing is different. You know, they're giving out watches for the competition. You know, I said a Tissot Swiss watch. You know, it's all gold. Hey, if it's me and you're giving me free watch, I'm making every bucket. I don't care. Make the number one, man. 3. Go on off the glass. Ah. Hey. No. He didn't get a watch. Peak. Hey, you man need to go for this to get the watch, bruv. Hey, if you don't beat 4, yeah, you're actually nah. Jeez. Oh, you missed it. But yeah, I think Bron might bring in Bron to try and like, sort out everything. Oh, bruh. Kyrie there with one of the sheiks, you know. Ah. Hey Chino, you're a prick, man. I'll bring you through stuff. Ah, what a day. What a day, fam. Chino, I got you. I got you. Bruv, I wanted to go to this, yeah, but I was like, I'm not sure. Man
Yo,
like man like Chino.
hey, bro, man is gas. Man like Scott Big Time, man. Bro, hey, yo, bro, Scott McTominay is not a midfielder, bro. Man's a striker, bro.
A striker. We know he's a striker, bro. He was a striker when
He's
he
a
was in the
striker,
in
bro.
the in the academy and that. We
Bro,
know.
that coach that converted man to a midfielder, he should pay for his sins, bro.
Do you know who it was?
That goal in the box,
It's
who was
it's
it?
it was Mourinho, fam. It was him. You remember? You remember? He made his Tony made his debut for the club against Arsenal. We lost that game, I think 2-1. And they brought in McTominay, yeah, to make his debut off the bench. And he started him in midfield. And he had a good performance, yeah. We lost the game. Then I think we played against Liverpool, yeah, and he started in the base of midfield. And I was like, oh, you actually think he's gonna be this guy, yeah? And obviously it didn't work out, but he's a striker, fam. For real.
Bro,
He's a
he's
striker.
a striker, bro. The first goal, bro. The first goal bobbled up on him. Take it down on the tie. Bang, hit it. Bro. And hey, the way he strikes the ball, though, bro.
Yeah,
Unlike, remember them goals he scored under the Ali era.
yeah, the goal. You remember the goal against Arsenal, fam, that he scored in the 2-2 draw, bruv. I don't know if you remember that one, fam.
Yeah,
They scored that one. But
bro.
yeah,
He
even
can
even
hit the
even the
ball.
offside goal, bruv. You see how that's a little bit of a poacher goal, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like just a little
Nah,
little
he ain't
little
touch
shift.
it. Did
You
he
don't touch
touch
it.
it?
It was
He didn't
Yeah, it was
touch it.
Martial.
I thought
Was it
it
Martial?
is a no. It's a home goal. It flicked up off the. I thought he hit it.
I thought so as well, fam. Oh, okay. because Marshall had the
It
flick, and that's why
flicked
it was
up off.
offside.
Yeah, if Martial didn't like touch it, it would have just been a home goal.
Mm.
But hey, now we deserve that, man. Because you know why I say we deserve that? Not off the performance, because them pussy Brentford was annoying me, bro. With them
But
like time
they were
wasting,
shit though. They were shit.
with the
Brentford
time
was shit.
wasted, bro. But yo, how
Brentford was
did you
shit,
finish the game so fast and get on stream?
bro. I didn't, bro. I finished the game, yeah, and like
Oh,
I
and
was
you went
late.
to the locker room and changed?
Oh yeah, I went to the locker room and changed. I was late, fam. I
Oh
was late.
man, like what's that? Hey, you had a good game though.
I
Yeah.
said, "Whistle, you know, you need to relax, fam. You need to relax, fam." What you saying, though? You know, you're good.
Hey, nah, I'm chilling, man. I'm at work. Hey, shout out to Maguire too. You know, I haven't watched.
You
I'm
got,
not watching no basketball right now.
yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to
perfect.
Maguire, man. Lindelof is dead, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna lie. Moving forward, yeah, if we get new ownership and we have to rebuild, I want everybody gone except for Rashford, Bruno, Garnacho, Ahmad, Mainu,
Rashford.
uh, who else, bruv? Who else? Martinez, Hannibal, uh, I think that, and Hoyland. That's it. Everybody else can go. They can all leave. All of them.
I need a
Everybody else
host to
can
call
leave.
me.
And then maybe Onana as well. And that's it. Everybody can leave, bro. At that point. I don't care. They have to leave. Oh, and Mount. I'll keep Mount as well, fam. I won't lie. Yeah, there's empty seats there. Yeah, you could still get tickets. I don't think it. Yeah, because I think they were still selling tickets on online, fam. I saw it,
Thomas Frank. I think it was an unfair result. Shut up, blood.
bruv.
Talking
That
all that
guy's,
shit.
bruv. That guy don't know what he's talking about, bruv. His team was shit, bruv. They had one shot on target the whole game, bro. How did they deserve it? Don't make
Bro,
sense.
he don't know what he talking about.
They didn't dominate. We were, bruv. We were trying. We just can't create. Like for some, it's just the confidence, bruv. Team lacking in so much confidence, fam. No one was there. If Onana came, Chelsea would have banged. Maybe it's easy to say that, isn't it? Like because Chelsea seem like they're settling down a little bit more. 2 wins in two now. You
Yeah,
needed a keeper. You should have.
Caicedo.
You should have went for him, but like you didn't. You decided to go for Robert Sanchez, I guess. But it's what it is, isn't it? Fans should leave Maguire alone, bruv. Ooh, go Bears, bullying, man. I said I'll take Maguire off you for 15 million. Oh no, not 15. 30 at least. I'm not selling him that cheap. No way. Even if the manager don't want him from, I'm not selling him for 15. You know how horrible that would be as a loss. Might as well just pay him off. Just pay him off terminate his contract. I need to just adjust my headphones real quick. Okay.
Dallas Mavs is ass, bro.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad. This could be a very, very long season if they're not careful, fam, because they ain't really made no moves off season to help this team. It could be bad this season. And I reckon it could be the end of Jason Kidd's time, real talk this season if it don't click, fam.
Luca and Kyrie can't play together.
Mm.
They can't, bro. Luca need the ball in his hand. He doesn't know how to play off ball. And then having Kyrie play off ball 95% of the time, that's a waste of his talent and what he can do. You know what I'm
But then why did
saying?
why did Mark, but why did Mark Cuban decide to take him then? What was the point in that?
Mark Cuban doesn't know nothing about basketball. He knows he's just hyping and signing and names and that. Mark Cuban don't know about team and fit. Like, bro, it didn't take a rocket science to see that. I saw that after the first game they played. I remember I was watching them a lot when he got traded there.
Yeah.
It's they can't play together, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to work. Big up everybody in the
Bro.
chat. And then start talking. Chelsea's still shit, bro. You
Yes.
can take that Cameroon fucking goalkeeper we have. If you want to bring us 60 million, you can have him. He's all yours. I will bring the hair back for free, blood. I'd rather have the hair back in the goal for free. That guy Anonymous stinks.
Man, man, are trolling. Big up to Chino, fam. I said, I'll take Sancho for 30 million. Maguire. Hey, Sancho, I need 45 at least. I am not selling them for 30 million. We need to make some money off of him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need some money. I need some money. Wait, we ain't got City after the international break because I think this is the last game before the international break, right? We needed that win, boy. Oh, bro, we needed that win. I mean, we're in the top half of the table at least, which I'm happy about. It's crazy. Um, um, I just need to just see something. Need to see something. Let me see. Um, all right. So, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. So it's international break now after this weekend. So our next game back. So it's like we play Sheffield United next though away. You lot got Arsenal in your next game after the international break. You lot are in trouble. Like your Arsenal gonna spank you, man. Like you man are in trouble. You man are in trouble for real. Nah, Sancho not 15 mil, 45. I'm gonna dig in my heels, bro. Because for him, it's not even about the fee. The fee is calm. We'll be able to do the fee. Yeah. The issue, yeah, for the Sancho thing is him is pay cut because he's gonna have to take one. I don't see no top clubs in the world, right? If they on a permanent deal, because if it's a loan spell, which I think is more realistic under this type of ownership, yeah, they're gonna be like, all right, well, we can't sell him because he doesn't want to take a pay cut, so we'll do a loan deal and we'll pay half of his 350 a week in it. But I mean, I can see it being a loan deal because he thinks he's better than what he is in it. He thinks he's better than what he is, and that's my thing in it. Like people are gassed off after that. They're gassed off of his spell at Dortmund, but that's all his body of work so far in football. Yeah, is not the not worth his attitude towards his talent, fam. Like because top players don't rely on talent alone, bruv. Top players don't rely on talent, man. They have to do both. They gotta work hard and be talented. Ooh, Derek Lively. Whoa, whoa. Derek Lively colliding with Cat. No. I can see us getting. We have to get 45. I'll hold out. That's up to the player. It's up to him in it. Like because if we're smart, we'll do a loan deal first. Do a loan deal. Let him rebuild himself first. Loan deal at like I don't know. Like if it means going back to Germany, if it means going to like I don't know, fam. That's what he's supposed to do. he has to do a loan deal and then rebuild himself, bro. We're not just gonna sell him outright because the price has to be right. I'm like, I spent 75 million. This guy's done nothing for 3 years. No, I'm not selling you for 15. That's a dumb move. Go on a loan, innit? You still got like 3 years left on his deal or something. So and then you sell him with 2 years left on the deal. Yeah, he might want to be on a team that's contending, but that's not his choice. That's the thing that's funny, innit? It's not his choice. That's not his choice. A man wants a contending team, but like what contending team's gonna want somebody who clearly has a bad attitude in it? Like it don't make no sense. He'll have to take a loan deal to a team that is, just like okay, like decent, and he can be the best player on the team or something like that. Because that will make more sense for him in his career. Because then it'll be like, oh, okay, cool. He actually can perform at this level or at a higher level. Then we can start talking about his next move. You've been 3 years, you've not played well at all. Doesn't matter what manager's been there, what the conditions have been. You as an individual have not shone in any capacity. Why do you think that you deserve another big move off of the back of that? Like, no. Memphis Depay come to United. He didn't do well. He had to go and bring his ego down, go play at Lyon for 3, 4, 5 years or whatever it was. And then he got his move to Barcelona. And then obviously that didn't work out, financial reasons and whatnot. And he's Atletico Madrid. Like it's one of those, isn't it? Like his ego is gonna have to come down. Like, and he'll have to take a move to a lower kind of level club. He might get lucky and somebody decides to take a risk like a AC Milan, or I don't think AC Milan because they ain't got the space on it. They got Liao and Chukwueze, but a club in Italy that may want like some depth on the wide areas or something. A little loan deal back to um a little loan deal back to like a team in the Dutch league. He might go to France as well. Like there might be an opportunity, some space there for some team. It's one of those, bro. Yeah, but that's a scenario that can happen. That's a scenario that can happen. I think it already started happening. I think that United wanted to get rid of him in the summer, and they slapped like 65 million or something on the price tag, and no club was willing to pay that because of the high wages too. Do you know what I'm saying? So he got priced out of the move, and he also priced himself out because of the wages. He wasn't willing to take a pay cut, so he stayed, thinking that he could just work a little bit harder and get into the manager's plans. And the manager, I guess, has already made up his mind. I think the club have already made up their mind on him, and he's just stuck. You get me? So he's stuck. So it might be a scenario that he just sits out is the rest of his contract. He'll go on loan every year, or at least the next couple of years until he's down to a year left, and then we just decide to just say, all right, just get rid of him. No point in just continue to pay a loan for him to go for free. Like it's a mess, but it is what it is. I can see that happening too. Like he's just there going on loan whilst he's away from the club, and he gets to rebuild himself in his career and that. But you know, is what it is, man. Hey, but the player's not gonna want that move. That's the thing. The player's not gonna want that move, bro. Because apparently, obviously, the Saudi window closed a little bit later than everything else in it. And what happened? What happened there was the player refused. So I can see that happening again. He'll refuse. Whoa. Let me just move this one. Whilst that's true, I just don't see it happening because the player will refuse to go to play in Saudi. Don't matter about what's going on over there because you can see right now the initial hype from them signing all those players has died down. Nobody's watching the Saudi league, bro. Like it's real talk, except for if you're from Saudi Arabia or from that region of the world, and then maybe in some other parts of the world there'll be some people that are interested. But over here, with all of our leagues that we've got going on, nobody's watching the Saudi league, bro. Like I just see him going out on loan. United will pay part of the wages for the next couple of years if we can't get a buyer that matches the price that we want, and we'll give him the wages that he wants. Goes out on loan for a couple of seasons, and he's in the final year of his deal, and we either pay him off to get him off the books, or we decide to take a cut price, which we'll have to with a year left. But maybe we'll be at a point in that time where we're better with how we negotiate, and we'll be able to milk a club for a lot of money because he performed well over 2 years of a loan spell in another club somewhere, or another 2 clubs somewhere type of situation. That's how I see it playing out, to be honest with you. Huh? Huh? No. He scored. He's already scored, fam. He scored 2 against Galatasaray. What are we talking about, fam? He ain't there, bro. He ain't there, boy. There's Tim Hardaway Jr. There's Holmes. Miss. There's McLaughlin. Towns powers and gets fouled and a 1. That's a 3-point play. In the league, I'm not worried about that. You lot be on some. Let's see. Teams that could afford the wage: Chelsea, PSG, Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern, Juventus, AC Milan, Liverpool, Man City. Other teams outside will want to pay Manchester United 200,000, especially if he goes to the Turkish league. It's true, but you've named all these clubs. I don't know. None of those clubs want to take him. Not based off of, because whilst United have shot themselves in the foot by leaking a lot of stuff to the press, he hasn't covered himself in glory either, bro. Because you have to apologize, for airing out the club's business on social media. Real talk, because like by making it a lot worse than what it actually is, it's his fault. Like, could have just apologized. You could apologize and not mean it, bro, and you would be back in the team. Here's Luca. Yeah, the Mavs stink. They already stink. They're gonna struggle this year. I can't lie. They stink. Hey, Anthony Edwards with a triple right now. Hey, the Minnesota Timberwolves are cooking the Mavs right now. 51-32. Right, relax, fam. Hoyland's gonna come good for sure. Like I've seen enough to already know that he's already very talented. I don't care if I'm backing the manager on this all day, bro. We've allowed players at our club, yeah, to be dictating what managers do. No, not this time, fam. Tim Hardaway with the triple there. The thing about it is, it's not even about him wanting out. I think the club wanted him gone. Honestly, like there's a list of players that came out and prior to the summer window saying how they wanted Maguire, McTominay, Fred, Bailly, Wan-Bissaka, Sancho. Um, I think that was the list of players that they wanted gone. Like, and for some reason, some have gone and others have stayed in it, like for various reasons. And he's part of that. I think the club wanted to recoup a lot of the money that they spent on him, and no club was willing to offer him that money. So this is why, like, when I look at it, I'm saying to myself, here's Luca, here's Green. Ooh, Green with the triple. Here's Anderson, McLaughlin, miss. Hardaway Jr. to Luca. Step back. No. Grant Williams triple. Woo! He hits the triple too. Oh, foul. Foul on Cap. Look at Levy, though. You're gonna have to cut your losses. He wanted 170 for Kane and got 100, but Kane was playing. Also, Sancho wasn't playing, so value goes down. So I think 30 fair, given the circumstances. I think 45 is fair. Like that. That's what I think. That's what I think United wanted, and I think clubs have come in a lot less, and they're like no, and I respect it. I respect it because at 23 years old, yeah, he's got well and enough years, yeah, to be able to go up other levels in it. You don't want to mess this up though. Like I'm not. If I'm them, I'm not trying to mess it up. Like in terms of selling him anyway. I'd send him out for a year on loan and see how well he does. And he has to pick the right club. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he picks the right club at the right level where he can go somewhere and shine, yeah, then that might be, it'll be good for him and it'll be good for us, because that means he'll be able to get a better move somewhere else and we get paid. Like, that's what I would do if I was United. Like, even from January, because January window opens, that'll be the first opportunity for him to go and leave. I would loan him out straight away for 6 months and see. Let's see. We'll loan him out for the first 6 months, for the 6 months or 5 months, whatever it will be from January. And whatever happens with him, he does his thing. When the summer comes and we reassess, he'll be gone. But at least if he performs, we get our money. He gets his move. It's simple. Like, he's not like, these men think that they're gonna win. You don't win in football, bro. You're an asset. You're a number to everybody. So you either perform and behave yourself or don't, and you'll see where your career ends up in 2, 3, 4 years time. Like, it's just, he does. The thing about it is, yeah, he ain't got good people around him to tell him this type of stuff. He doesn't realize, yeah, that your talent alone doesn't take you places, bro. You actually have to work. Like, it's a job, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm him, I'm trying to go to Spain on a slight pay cut and avoid tax like all the other man. He'd still be getting technically paid the same. But it's a risk for any club taking him. I'm not paying 45 million for a risk. Otherwise, I'll wait till last year of my contract and tell you, man, you 30 million or nothing. I mean, this is why I say, if United are smart, January window, he goes out on loan. If I was him right now and his agent, I'll be cooking up something to see if I can get myself a loan deal straight away from the transfer window opens in January, right? And me, if I was smart, I'm going to France and go to like Marseille, to Lyon, potentially, well, not Lyon, because they just signed Ernest Numa, so I don't think they should do that. And that could stunt his growth. But I'd go to Marseille, I'd go to Nice, I'd go to, I don't know, one of them kind of clubs there where it's a little step down, right? You can go there and shine. Or if you're gonna go to Italy, I'll go play for Genoa. I'll go play for Fiorentina. I'll go play for one of them kind of clubs there, fam. Go on a loan deal for the 6 months and see if you can really work. Because then we'll be able to know if it's him or if it's United or whatever. But it's mainly him. I think it's him because he's the only person in the whole squad, yeah, that thinks he deserves a divine right to play, and you don't, because you ain't performed, fam. Like, it don't make sense. Like, well, they say they don't rate France. You have to rate France. You have to rate France. Bro. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, the thing about it is, yeah, like, when I look at him, he ain't gonna like. He would never go to France. I don't think he'd choose that as one of his preferences. The French league is so physical. Certain man can't hack that thing, bro. Like, I don't think he's got the heart for it. If I was him, you go into Spain or Italy. Them leagues there, you get an opportunity to thrive. Then maybe go back to Germany as well. There may be a move for him in Germany too. Let's see. Um, but wild fact, I'm saying go on loan. I'm not saying as a permanent. I'm saying go on loan. He'll have to take a pay cut at his age and his body of work so far. You've never won a major trophy, or I think German Cup is all he's won in his career. Like, if you think that you're gonna go to Real Madrid or Barcelona or one of these kind of clubs right now, nah, it's not happening. They're not gonna invest that kind of money in you. Like, you're gonna have to rebuild your career. Maybe 26, 27 years old. If you really perform to a good level and there's space at one of these big teams in those positions, you might get your move. But right now, you had your opportunity and you couldn't do it. Like, you had your opportunity at this club and you couldn't do it. Because it's not about just your talent. You got to work. Like, well, that's what the manager's trying to instill at least. So if I was him, like, he needs to be careful. Like, because the options, the opportunity for a certain type of options that he may think he deserves won't be there because of what's happened over the last 3 years. Not even just this period of time where he hasn't played. The last 3 years, he has not performed to the level that was expected when we paid that money for him. So that's how I see it. So yeah, Marseille will pay half. I don't think they'll pay the full, but I think they'll pay half. You know what I'm saying? Porto, Napoli, yeah, like them kind of clubs there, like he could potentially. I mean, it depends on what their squad situations are looking like. But you know. Union Berlin, clubs like this, he has to go to them kind of places there to rebuild his career because he's not going from Manchester United to PSG. Because if we're being realistic, yeah, in my time, yeah, watching United, I've never seen a player except for David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo to leave Manchester United and go to a club that is either the same level or better. Because I think at those times when they left, United were basically on the same level as Real Madrid. Right? I've never seen them basically go like this. Do you know what I'm saying? I've never seen it. So he will have to take a step down before he makes another step up. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But like this halftime show is lit, fam. Messi couldn't hack League One. It's true. That one's true. Turkish league, Russian league, Portuguese league will take him, and that's the level he needs to go to. He has to take a step down. Them kind of levels there, he has to take a step down. But we'll see. Sancho had plenty of opportunities. Let's not do that, please. Let's not do that. He had a lot of opportunities. His attitude stinks, fam. Like, I'm not doing that, bro. Like, you're like Rashford definitely deserves to be in the team because you want to know why? I seen him at 18 years old scoring free kicks in Europa League semi-finals, scoring free kicks. You know, like Sancho ain't done nothing for my team, bro, but Rashford has. Like, I don't understand it. Yeah, Rashford is his ability is capping where his potential is gonna be, and that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a confidence player at best. That's what he is. That's his level, innit? Like. But it's up to the club to go out there and go and sign proper players, like that actually can handle being the main man. He can't. It's clear. Like, but I'm not gonna say he should be out of the team for what? Because who are we replacing him with? That's what I don't understand. Like, people keep talking about these players as if to say, oh, they should be just basically doing their thing. Like, no, bro. Like, it don't work. Like, football don't work like that. Well, you know. That halftime show was lit. I can't lie, fam. They have some talent, bro. Bro, you're saying hype, bro. You can say he's not good enough. And then bring me a player that we can bring in realistically that's going to be better than him though. Like, in terms of output, like, how can someone score 30 goals from the left wing, position? He wasn't a striker last year. He's not a striker. We've all seen it. We all know he's not. He scores 30 goals in the season from left wing, yeah. If you want to replace him, who are you gonna sign? Like, because the only players that you could say are better than him in that position, yeah, in the world, and I'm talking about what he offers, right, in terms of goal scoring And I think how many assists did he make last season? I think he made 9 or 10 assists last season. Is Mbappe and Vinicius. And we're never going to sign them players. It's not realistic, is it? Like, so you're kind of stuck with him, basically. In order for it to improve, all you need to do is put better players around him. Like, come on, man. Luke Shaw is not it as a left back. We need a better player at left back. Like, but the club, for some reason, have continued to give this guy contracts. I've wanted him gone for years, but I've just stopped talking about it because it's like, I know it's not going to happen. It's not realistic to happen. Like, you know. Is Ten Hag blaming Sancho for partying in New York or Holland? Is that the problem? Because it can't be talent. It's definitely not talent. It's just, what's your dedication to the game like, man? Like, if I was the manager of a team, I will value hard work first over everything. I want to know that my players are gonna run and run and run for me. Because in a team, yeah, not in a team or a squad of players, not every single player is going to be talented, like to the point where like they're world class. No, there's going to be players that are good, really good. Some are going to be below average, but they're all going to work and have their own piece to the team and how we perform. Like, so if my talented players aren't showing the work ethic of somebody who's nowhere near the same talent, but that player is working a lot harder, I'll pick that player all the time because at least I know what I'm going to get from them. I'm not going to have somebody, who one day he's bothered and he has a game, he has the game of his life. Then the next game, he comes out like, oh, I'm not bothered. I don't want to do what I want to do, bro. Like, it's weird, bro. Like these man play football, like they're privileged to play it because there's tons of people that would love to be in their position, getting paid that kind of money weekly, and basically not have to worry about nothing in their life, bro. Where everybody else, we have to work. Some of us have to work long hours. Some of us have to work at night. Some of us do hard jobs, bro. That's mentally taxing, fam. Like, but these man go play football for 9 months. Then they make all this money. They're generational wealth, millionaires, have their family all good. Whatever it is, they can buy whatever the hell they want. They can buy the nice cars. They have all the nice women. They got big houses. And you think you're telling me that you won't give a shift for 90 minutes 3 times a week? Come on, man. Like, and then training too. I'm giving everything, bro. I'll give everything for that. You must be crazy. I'll be doing everything. I'll be investing in myself, making sure that I'm eating right. Got my chef. I got my personal physiotherapist. Everything. I'm making sure that I am tip-top shape every single day that I have towards this career. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be one of them kind of guys here that will take the money and just sit down and do nothing, bro. Man, I be playing pro clubs, at 3 a.m., or whatever. Man, playing pro clubs whilst your team is playing the game, bro. You should be in the gym. You should be showcasing that, I'm trying to work, bro. But, to each his own, innit? Like, some people ain't got the right mentality, bro. But, Nah, he needs to go up front because he was a striker in the academy still. Man, like Gary Payton is in Abu Dhabi. Hey, they took all the legends out there, boy. They took all the legends out there. A lot of Man U fans saying Sancho's rubbish. They need to look at the Championship or League Two or Conference. I think if they watch, they'll be like, "What the hell is all this Route One?" Nah, that's funny. I mean, I no doubt he's talented, but it's the attitude, man. I have an issue with talented players and not having the right attitude, bro. Like, just how I've just had my little speech just here, It's not just about talent alone. You've got to work. You've got to dedicate your life to this, bro. Because it's going to be gone in a second. Look how quickly this year has gone, We're in October. 2023 is done, pretty much. We're moving to 2024. That's your football career like this. Seasons will go 9 months, gone. You ain't got nothing to show for it at the end of it. You gotta work your ass off until kingdom come, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's what you need to do, fam. But certain man don't see it like that, man. Like the game of football has changed. I've seen a quote from Miroslav Klose saying that these players, all they care about is their money, like how they look and all of this, their image. They don't care about the game no more. He's one of them. You can tell he's one of them. Like, it's about image. It's not about the football. It's not about like the dedicating your life to it, because that's what you need to do, bro. Like, you ain't got no worries. You're 23. You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no wife. You ain't got nothing. So you don't have. All you have is football, bro. Like, if you don't have this, what do you have? You don't have a career or a life. Could be homeless, bro. Like, without this game, like, that's how people need to look at it. Like, that's how you have to play. That's how you have to train, bro. Like, now you can. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, bro, why are you doing it at 3 a.m. though? Because like there was the one where he did it before our last the Champions League game against Bayern, yeah, which is a bit mad, isn't it? Like, because like surely you'll be back you're not training with the team, but you'll be back at home just chilling, relaxing, watch the game, just see what's going on. But to be doing something bait like that, where like you know how supporters are these days, man. Like, fans these days are crazy. Fans these days are crazy, man. Like, they'll be saying you're not doing the right stuff and all of that. Like, and then there's the another one where 3 a.m. you're supposed to be asleep because you have to train in the morning. Like, so I don't know what you're on, innit? Like, to be doing that at 3 a.m. in the morning. You're supposed to be training the next day. So like, it doesn't help, yeah, when the rumors are coming out saying that how United have had to give him a separate schedule to come in to make sure that he comes in early ahead of the team. That don't look good, bro. The fact that that's coming out is crazy. You know you need to be there at 9 o'clock. I'm there at 7, bro. I'm in the gym working out before I even start training, bro. I'm there because it's like, I'll be so grateful for the opportunity of even being able to play. Because a lot of man tried and failed, bro. And you got there. You got to give everything. And that's my issue. And this is what I'm saying. The culture will change when we get players like that don't want to do that type of stuff out. Simple. Why does a grown man need to be told where to turn up and when? Because if you're gonna be late, yeah, just don't go in it, bro. Like, just don't go in it because you're not on that. This second half is about to come. We're here chilling, talking about football, fam. We're here talking about football right now, when we're supposed to be watching the basketball. I mean, I know no one's watching these games, man. This game's kind of dead still. It's kind of dead still. The Timberwolves are leading by 10, 53 to 43. So towards the end of that half, though, Luka was cooking. Bro, relax, bro. That's a good thing that he did, though. He did a good thing, you know. Man be berating him, yeah, about this thing, yeah. This joke is so old, fam. So he's banished from the team and he can't enjoy himself. He has to be tortured to watch his shit and play. Bruv, just go and train, man. That's what I'm saying, bruv. I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself. You can, but like, fam, you gotta change your lifestyle, bro. You gotta dedicate to your craft. You're young, you're 23. You ain't got time to enjoy. You can enjoy when you're in your 30s, bruv. Like, this is time. You invest that time now to be the best you can be right now. Because when this career leaves you, bro, if you ain't got your thing patterned, you're finished, bro. He don't want to be one of them stories, yeah. We've known these ex-footballers, yeah, that are broke right now. Broke. He could be one of them if he's not careful, fam. That's just the reality of this sport. It's so unforgiving, bro. Like, they don't care that you used to play for Dortmund and used to play for Man United and all of this, yeah. Like, if you're because like your attitude has to work too, bro. Because look at Paul Pogba right now. We didn't know that this was going to happen to Paul Pogba. Look at the last like 4 or 5 years of Pogba's life. Well, let's not say 4 or 5 years. Let's say 2 years of his life. The whole blackmailing scandal and all of this, brothers turning against him. Now it's the failed drugs tests. Bruv, and all the injuries that have happened over the last 5, well, I'd say not 5 years, maybe like 4 years, 3, 4 years. Look at what the way his career is ending right now. It's not good, bruv. Football can switch you like that. It's so unforgiving, and then it's like the inevitability, yeah, of players that are coming through. There's always talented players coming through in academies all over the world, fam. You'll be here one day and not here the next, bruv. That's how real it is, bruv. So I'm just saying, innit? Like, you gotta be working. You can enjoy your life when you're in your 30s, bruv, because at that point your career will be done. You would have made millions, and you can do what the hell you wanted to do, whatever you want to do, because you've got the money to do it. But right now, it's time to work. Like, I just don't get. But that's me in it. Like, if I was in this position, that would be me. I'm speaking for myself. If I was in this position, that's how I'd be moving. I ain't got time to enjoy nothing, bruv. Like, the only time I got to spend is with my girl, with my family, and my friends. That's it. I ain't doing nothing else, bro. I'm just working, fam. Hey, nah, we need to go here. Nah, I'm training, bro. Come to the gym. I'm on the pitch, bro. Like, nah, I'm training right now. Yeah, I know, man. Global warming is crazy right now, fam. Extreme cold. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. I reckon the winter's gonna be proper brutal though, but we'll see. Yeah, you got the United money, but it's just look at his like he's like in the middle of his prime right now, and he's not gonna be playing football. He's gonna get a ban for sure. Yeah, Nas Reed, yeah, is a good, solid bench piece though. Backup center. He got paid though. Nas Reed got paid. Oh, right. Shake Milton went to the Timberwolves. I didn't know that. I didn't know Shake Milton went to the Timberwolves. But yo, yeah, Nas Reed got 47 million, man. 3 years, 47 million, bro. Like, that's crazy. Because I swear he was undrafted. Yeah. The Jaden Hardy, I think he's the rookie still. Oh, they need the rebound there. The fast break now. Ooh, couldn't get that to go for him. Jaden Hardy. His Reed. Ooh, he's got the triple. Right. Even Dante Exum is in is in the league. It said London has the most tourists ever due to the weather in October. Pete's flying to Europe, Canada, Scotland, escaping the cold. That's hilarious. Bro. Oh, I was about to say the commentary saying that they brought in Tyson Chandler, the Mavs. Ooh, Nas Reed with a triple. That's a back-to-back triples for Nas Reed. I wonder if he's been working on this in the offseason, though. Ooh! Ooh! Pocket picked! Ooh, timeout. Timberwolves timeout. They cooking them. 17. Up by 17 now. Yeah, Troy Brown Jr. picking pockets, bruv. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. They up by 17. 67, 50, I believe the score is, yeah. Yeah. Nah, this game ain't that good, man. It's the game later, I know, but it's at 1 a.m. though, still. The game on Monday is gonna be the one still, but the game tomorrow, sorry, I say tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow for the UK, yeah, is gonna be good still. Lakers, Golden State should be good.
It's a little bit from
Hey, Dante Exum is doing his thing, you know. Swear, yeah, I swear he spent some time out of the league though. As a where is he at? He was in Barcelona and that. Yeah, in Partizan Belgrade too. So he's back now. Should be interesting still. Well, you say he's a boss, but he's back in the league though. I don't know what you're talking about. He's back in the league. It's Nas Reed. Oh, Nas Reed, bro. Doing his thing, man. Just stepping through the defense. A little up and under. Ooh. Hey, Nas Reed is cooking all of these, man. That's what you paid a 47 over 3-4. Tim Hardaway. Nope. The Mavs are getting cooked right now. They're gonna have a very bad season because when we're looking at their squad depth here, it don't look good at all. Because the Timberwolves look way more like structured than they do, just the way they're playing. And that's the thing. It's like Dallas here, they need a center badly, like a good one though. Because their centers are trash, bro. They need some guys, man. Like it's not looking good. Because like it would be crazy if they can't compete in the West for a playoff spot. Because then trying to go for a lottery pick with Luka and Kyrie is crazy, bro. They actually have to do something. They have to. They should trade away a couple of guys, fam, like and some picks to try and like force their way into contention because everybody else is leaving them behind in the West. Bruv, I've watched Tim Hardaway Jr. A lot over the last like 2-3 years. Yeah, he can't shoot at all, bruv. He's not a good shooter, bruv. Ooh, now they're playing exhibition basketball right now. That's what's happening right now. Oof. Timeout. Mm. This game is it's pretty dead. I can't lie to you. Right? Like I just wanted to get my first watch along out of the way for the season, but there'll be some more preseason games though coming soon. Still, we got to Ahmad. I mean, I get. I hope you're being nice because this seems a bit racist. I can't lie to you. Fam. I'm trying to see what's the next game I'm gonna do though. Let's see. What's the next game I'm gonna do? Let me check the schedule. Next weekend, I'm gonna do. There's only 3 games on Saturday next Saturday. I might do the Pelicans and the Hawks next weekend, and the following Saturday, just the one before the season starts. Oh, there's not even any. Oh no, there should be. Oh, there's none. I might do a late one on a Friday, and I'll pick a game, little early type game. Maybe might do the Grizzlies Bucks preseason. And then there's no games until the NBA season kicks off on the Thursday, the 26th of October. It's Bucks Sixers straight away, then it's Suns Lakers. I'll be doing and then I'll be getting straight into the games. I'll pick a game. What game would be nice to do on the Saturday? Ooh, I don't know. Might do Sixers Raptors, or I might do Grizzlies Wizards or something like that on the 28th. On the 4th, Celtics Nets, definitely doing that. That's got to happen. Definitely doing that. Following Saturday, I might do Celtics and Raptors as well. Should be a good game. Still, third quarter. There's about 2 minutes left before we head into that final quarter. Hey, Jason Kidd looks stressed. It's preseason and he looks stressed. I don't think he survives this season for the Mavs at all. He looks stressed. I wonder what's going to happen to them this season, honestly. I wonder what's going to happen to them, man, this season. Because, look, it's crazy, yeah, when you look at it, bro. Like, they've not really added to their team. The West is stacked once again. It's going to be a difficult year in the West to be able to... The Nuggets, obviously, the Suns are right there, right behind them. But then after that, Lakers, Clippers, if they stay healthy, once again, we keep saying this. This is now the 5th year of me saying this. Of us all saying this. Oh, they got to stay healthy. They got to stay healthy. They got a squad. They got Kawhi. They got Paul George. Then after that, it's like it's open. It's OKC. It's the young teams. OKC, the Timberwolves with Ant Edwards. Can't underestimate them this year for sure. The Pelicans, Zion's got to be doing his thing. He has to stay healthy. It's all about him staying healthy for that team. So does BI too. He needs to stay healthy too because he's only 26. I think BI is. So they still got their eyes on something to try and do something in the West, get playoffs, something. You know, Golden State. I've even forgotten about Golden State. They have another opportunity to go again in the West. So like the West is just stacked, man. It's stacked. And then the Grizzlies, I keep forgetting about them too. Like, so you're looking at that. Those teams I've named, I think I've named 7 or 8 of them. Like the Mavs really got to do something, and if it's not going to be through the squad of players they've got to start moving some pieces out and bringing some pieces in that's going to help them, because what they've brought in so far, not enough, I don't think. Boy, 11-point lead for the Timberwolves. Final quarter now. Jason Kidd looks stressed. He's got the playbook ready to try and see what he could do to try and see if they can salvage something out of this game. But the way it's looking right now, yeah, the Timberwolves are cooking these, man, and they're gonna try and coast to that two victories in 2 for their preseason, and they'll leave the Mavs with like a lot to do, where they got a lot of work to do to try and get themselves in shape for the start of the season, because they don't look good right now. It doesn't. I wonder what's gonna happen as well this season, because between Kyrie and Luka, man like Chino come on here a little bit earlier. He said, "Look, it's not gonna work. I saw it since the first game, because off the ball, these guys they can't work together. We have to wait and see." The Mavs might be able to do something though. They're only down by 9. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Mavs got Seth Curry as well. No, it's a foul, I think. Oh, it wasn't a foul on Jaden Hardy. Oof. Boy. It's Gaza and Ryan. He's got to shoot, bruv. Nope. Ooh, it's the trade. Matt Ryan, rebound. Ooh, that would have been a nice wraparound layup though for Minot. Jaden Hardy with 19 points, though. He's done really well, the rookie still. Boy, 7:50 to go. Mavs look like they can't come back. They're down 14, but we'll see. Miss Hardy, sidestep, free. Ooh, he's cooking though. He's cooking though. Hardy, 22 points now, 8 rebounds as well. You know, that's kind of crazy. Good hustle by Lively. The travel. Turnover. Here's Ryan. Grabs his own rebound, but then gets that's a foul. After grabbing his rebound still. Oof. Prosper with the layup. Fast break now for the Mavs. The game's now looking a little close now, you know. Lead is down to 7. Here's Matt Ryan. Triple miss. Rebound. Lawson. Oh, offensive foul. Chris Finch has had enough. Timeout. Yeah, timeout. Timberwolves. Chris Finch had enough. 7-point game though. Boy, this is interesting. Ooh, ooh. Walker with the triple. And the game is getting exciting right now. Oh no, they flopped it. It's a 2-point game. It's Dexter. Ooh. Ooh. Dexter Dennis with the jam. This game is about to turn on its head. The stadium is about to erupt, especially if the Mavs get themselves back into this game. Ooh. 2-point game, 4 minutes to go. Ooh, picked. Ooh, it's a foul. Boy. Ooh. Man, I'm missing free throws in preseason games under pressure, you know. 3-point game. Ooh. Couldn't get the tie. Nah, but some of these players are trying to play their way into contention, though. These second, third units of both of these teams. Like what they're doing right now is helping them. At the end of the day, obviously, it's entertainment for the fans in Abu Dhabi. But boy, there's some guys that come in here undrafted. You know, they're trying to prove themselves, see if they can get themselves a spot on the roster for the season. Now it's Chris Finch that looks stressed. The Mavs look like they want to go for this now. Oh, Prosper, you missed it. Oh, block! Oh, block! Oh, it drops. Ooh. Martin with the finish there, and it's gonna be a 5-point lead with the final 2 minutes 40 seconds to go. Three-point game again. Ooh. Oh, air ball. Chris Finch calling timeout. He's like, "Yep, we gotta call a timeout because it's sticky." 6 points lead for the Timberwolves after a little scare as the Dallas Mavericks were trying to push their way back into the game. Down to the final minute, 58 seconds now of this game. And it was pretty boring, I ain't gonna lie. When all the starters was there in the beginning, but it's kind of calm. It's become a better game towards the end as you got the second strings and the third units coming through. A lot of them playing for their future, man. So made it a little bit more exciting. But it looks like the Timberwolves are gonna come away with the 2 wins out of 2 at the start of their preseason, and you know, closing out the Abu Dhabi games with victory. They'll probably get a little trophy or something. They be throwing these t-shirts, boy. Boy, should be interesting to see what happens for the rest of the season for both of these teams. But yeah, moving into these final 2 minutes. Let's see what happens here. Timberwolves are about to take away this game because the lead is stretched out to 10. And we're down to the final minute. Oh, that's a spin. Oh, it's a travel. Yes. Dennis there misses with that mid-range shot. But yeah, this game's done. They're about to just see this out down to the final 10 seconds. And that's shot clock ran out of time. But the game is done. And that's game, man. Timberwolves win 104-94. They, as I said, they get 2 victories in these Abu Dhabi games against the Mavs. Mavs 2 defeats. It's going to be an interesting one for Jason Kidd this season, because I wonder what's going to happen with this team. They have a few good little young rookies, undrafted guys that have come in here, and you know they're gonna see if they can get their spot on a roster or something. But it's not looking good for them at all, especially in that West, man, moving forward. But let's see how they do throughout the whole preseason. As for the Timberwolves, hey, Naz Reid was cooking before they took him out of the game. Should be very interesting to see what happens with him this season. I'm sure he's gonna step up massively for this Timberwolves team. But I don't know if they've got enough to be within that contending pack in the West. But hey, look, it's gonna be interesting either way. It's been an interesting end to the game. That fourth quarter was pretty entertaining. I think for the first 3, it weren't really that great preseason. We're warming up slowly. But big up to everybody that's been in here from the beginning. I appreciate the support. Everybody that's been in the chat. Obviously, big up to all the people that are subscribed. Make sure you're hitting that like button, that subscribe button as well if you're new. Hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. Be back next weekend. Next week we've got a big 3 show on Thursday, and then we're gonna go into a watch along on the weekend as well. I don't know what game I'm gonna do just yet, but I'll find out and let everyone know. You'll see it on the feed and all of that good stuff right there. But make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button if you're new. Hit the notification bell. We're out, people. Peace.